Move on. I'm going to bring in Gene Munster, managing partner at Loup Ventures. Gene, look, I can ask the question: is it worth $1,000? And some people will say, yes, it is, for the cachet, the status of having the brand new iPhone 10. Flash it around the office, and it's worth it. But on purely technical grounds, is it worth $1,000?
It is, just because they're putting a lot of technology in there, and so the profitability of this is going to be fractionally more than a typical iPhone once they get up to speed. But I think to answer your question, it is. I want to add one more point to something that Deirdre said that is important. Is she mentioned that ASPs, or their average selling prices for phones, have gone up in the last 15 years by 2%. iPhones have gone up by 17%. If you back out iPhones from that, overall smartphones would actually be down. And so what you're seeing is a base that is extremely loyal and willing to pay up. That's defying the laws of pricing physics, and I think that what we're going to see when it comes to the iPhone 10 is them continuing to do that.
Do you think they will sell 85 million iPhones, and that's all across the board, all kinds of iPhones? You think they'll sell 85 million in the fourth quarter of this year, right before Christmas?
You know, we don't think that they'll do that. We think that there's going to be some changes. Yesterday we published that there could be a 10% adjustment down for the December quarter because of the delay, and those numbers just get added back into the March quarter, and so it's kind of a wash. But to answer your question, I think that the street numbers need to get adjusted to reflect the timing of the product. Well,
there's an adjustment going on now. We're down $2 at $158. Do you have a favorite new feature on the iPhone 10?
I think the screen, and there's two of them. One is the screen. It just getting more in a same space is an engineering marvel. And separately, we're really big on this augmented reality, and they have this front-facing camera that does it really exceptionally well, and so that's probably the biggest feature per se.
Now, augmented reality, that's where you can add your own picture video onto an existing picture video. I mean, you point the camera out there, and you can impose your own picture on it. Is that roughly right?
The way I would think about it is that the phone can survey what's around you and give you information seamlessly. Will just superimpose information about what's around you. So it could potentially look at an apple and tell you how many calories are in that apple. They used an example yesterday of looking up at the sky and showing what different solar systems are and kind of mapping that out. So it's pretty exciting to think about. We're very early in augmented reality, but I think that there's a lot of opportunity.
What's the chance that fairly soon I'll be able to walk down the street with my iPhone, point it at you, and the phone will say, oh, that's Gene Munster? How far away?
In the next 2 years, I would say probably not. In the next 5 years, I will say it's a 95% chance in 5 years. You have to know that person before. It won't be able to tell you the name of a total stranger. But assuming you've met that person before, that's absolutely. And the facial stuff that they were showing with Face ID is a great example of why the example you gave is going to be a reality.
Okay. A lot of people that I do not know come up to me, and I'd love to know who they are.
Point a phone at them.
Yeah, point a phone at them. That's 5 years away. Gene, thank you very much indeed, sir. We'll see you again soon. Good stuff. Thank you.